watch me while I sleep. Don't require your belief. Offering silence but no relief. Can you scream without a sound? Like the freeze that's coming down. Barren space where nothing grows. A secret place where no one goes.
Well, hello there, family. We had the pleasure of coming once again to Old Gods of Appalachia as we tell our tale of darkness and horror, love as it runs around the depths of an ever hungry and devouring darkness. Last we left off, our group of wayward travelers, having left their home county, a county where the very waters fed them and kept them safe, they decided to leave that magic and safety to travel afar, as many do in this brave world that has been won and killed for. Oh, yes. And in this journey, they had met girls of the match. They met beings powerful, women cruel. And now, after having met creatures of the inner dark that had been corrupting people through a building that was meant to bring light, through the old, now burnt and ashy building of the Church of God, were signs following. We have Ivy, the Firestarter herself, along with Ruby, Charlie, and Bez are holed up in a sheriff's house, hoping they can make it through this night. And with one Nina Jennings, who had enlisted them to stop this corruption at its source, whatever that source might be.
And now she's regretting her life choices.
Yes, many things are moving. And should the night pass without the intervention of our friends, well, they might find themselves tied and burned and barbecued, or infected themselves by the rage and darkness here in Bower County. 1920. It is upon the scene and to the door of the sheriff himself that a man in a burlap poking hat, pair of overalls, cared for but very old shoes, knocks. Hello?
Nobody's home.
Oh, come now. New in town, just thought I'd say hi to the sheriff here.
We don't allow solicitors.
Sheriff?
Charlie stands
Oh,
up.
Sheriff went to bed.
You spent the
They shouldn't-
me for the man.
Yeah.
Where's the sheriff?
He's in bed.
He is? Okay.
Yeah. We
Okay,
can't be rude.
No, Charlie hears the voice. After the second time, Charlie stands up immediately and goes to the door. And slight pause, but then he opens it.
You. Well, if it isn't a sight for sore eyes itself, Charlie. Let's see. Hit you on the shoulder. It's good to see you. Gonna invite me in. Come on now. Let a fella in, and kind of pushes himself in a little bit as he takes off his hat, revealing thick black hair.
Hello, Jack.
Oh. Hello. Oh, what if it isn't just a whole band of people here?
Charlie lets him in. He's not trying to physically block him, but Charlie will actually continue, move away back and interpose himself between Jack and the rest of them. Not physically, but just visually, just to keep,
Well, broken. I guess if we want to be friendly like that, I'm totally fine with being friendly, everyone. We're gonna drop all politeness. You can all call me Jack.
Jack, it's nice to meet you. I'm Ruby.
Ruby.
I'm holding my opinion as to whether or not it's nice to meet you.
Oh, yes. Well, good thing to hold on to, I suppose. Opinions are interesting. That's for sure. Now, I do end up knowing you. I've heard so much about you, young lady. Miss Ivy, right?
Correct.
Sorry, not many red-haired witches walking around, especially in these parts. Especially being missed by a water so sweet itself. We were talking.
Who you calling a witch?
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Do you go by gifted, woman of night, naked in glory?
Okay, first of all, she's too young for those last two titles.
What's naked in glory mean?
No, shush. When you're older, I'll let you read a book.
Anyway, all right, we obviously got along on the wrong foot. I'm so sorry. Pardon me.
Ivy,
Anyway, I honestly did come
I
in for
thought
the
you were a
sheriff.
witch.
But I had some business to settle. But where is he?
He was tired. He's already in bed.
I guess I have to get him in the morning. But
When you say get him, do you mean kill him? Because we already got enough problems.
Oh my child! Why would I ever want to see a person dead? Let alone by my own hands.
The last person that randomly showed up in town, seriously, come on.
No. Now listen. Right. I don't know what you've all been through. Sounds like you all been through a lot.
You can say that.
All right. Anyway,
snakes.
Snakes.
Yep.
I'm going to go on Charlie's demeanor right now and say, you're full of shit, but okay.
What? You can't see Charlie's demeanor. He's got his back. He's got his back to you.
You are not talking. You are not being polite.
To be fair, Charlie can't get a word in edgewise right now because the three of you keep interrupting everything, and that's fine. But just so you know, Charlie's quiet for a reason.
Yeah,
I know, but I'm not used to it.
Well, he pulls up a chair for himself and sits down. Gotta rest these feet. But it's good because I've been wanting to talk to you, Charlie. Surprised to find you here. Just to randomly run in. I guess that's healthy living. Good living, you find where you need to go. Oh, yeah. He kind of
Yeah.
takes off one shoe and stretches his foot in his sock. Oh, that's better.
Yeah. All right. If we have something to talk about, that's fine. He'll turn to the others and say, if you all don't mind, my friend and I here have some business. He kind of looks at Jack. Almost like that's the question to attend to. If y'all would mind giving us a few minutes alone.
I would go to the side and sits on the front porch.
Basil's gonna give him the stink eye and go sit on the front porch.
Who are you giving the stink eye to?
Oh, Ruby is definitely giving him the
Oh.
stink eye, but she's not moving. We're supposed to be family over here, Charlie. I'm sure what you
Yeah, you should really keep your fiance updated.
We're not engaged. I
Oh,
thought you were on the front porch.
Oh.
What?
What'd you say, Phil?
Sorry, Charlie just gives Ruby a look that she probably can't determine what it even means, and just turns back to Jack. What do you need to talk to me about?
Oh. Well, I guess. I'm wondering if it might be time for us to settle our accounts.
Charlie will actually pull up a chair close so that he can sit down.
See,
Just
you've been doing all types of things lately, Charlie. At least that's what I've been hearing. You, in particular, have not respected the railway system, which that's just totally dishonorable after all the things it can do, right?
what did? Sorry. Continue.
Yeah. Well, um. It was interesting. I was thinking about what has Charlie gotten himself up to, and I came into this, and it looks like I might need some time, though more than I thought. Might be more valuable than I thought even back then. Like an investment growing over the years. So I actually think I might need to rethink what I was thinking of asking now that I see the type of company you keep.
His eyes flash. Now hold on. Now I wound up in Avery County originally because I was following whatever that was you put in my dreams. That
What you asked for?
music that in my dreams. I don't know. I can't get my hand on it. I assume that that's what you wanted. That's why.
Oh, Charlie. We agreed I'd ask a favor, and I'd give you the music.
I thought
And I gave it to you, right?
Yeah, no, you gave me that music. Yes, that's not. Yeah, but is that not? It was a different music. Is that not you?
Best I could say is that was a powerful gift I gave you. Something I followed my whole life to say whether it's me or whether it made me, or whether it was something. I'll let you hear it, same as me. Now, what it might lead someone of your more caliber to do, well, from what I can understand, you might have decided to interfere with things that did not profit you. But I guess that's the type of man you are. You like giving things away, not expanding. It's just fine. It's a fine way for a man to be. Just counterproductive.
What is it you want from me?
Well, like I said, I had something in mind, but thing is, you ever walk into a room and it'd be pitch black, Charlie? The darkness that almost feels like it's going to eat any light that comes in there. That's what I felt like when I walked in here today. Funny thing about those types of things. All it needs is a little light. And I ain't nothing if not full of boxes of matches. Or a lamp if you prefer. I'd ask what you and your friends want, but we're not in that type of situation from what I could smell in the air. I think the best question here, Charlie, one that you know you need to answer, is what do you all need? Right?
First of all, and don't misunderstand my understanding. I understand my position. I know what I'm in, and I know that what I'm about to say, I don't have any right to say, but I'm going to say it anyways. This is between you and me.
All right. And not come here with ill intention, Charlie. Like I said, wasn't even looking for you today. But y'all need something. Even I can smell the hate on those people's mouths. Such as I don't plan on staying here tonight. I gotta get out of here before they start burning.
Yeah.
Or ripping or hanging.
Yeah. There's something underground that we got stirred up. We need to seal it up. I don't know how this stuff works. Seal it up, put it back, put it to sleep. I don't know what, but we evidently will not be free to do that with what's happening to the townspeople right now, which I think is probably what you're smelling. They're all riled up by it.
Mm-hmm.
That's as much as I understand it.
All right. And what can I do for you?
the townsfolk off us as we try to deal with it. I mean, you asked me what we needed. I don't even see how that's possible. But
I see. You want that little problem of the burnt church to go away? Kind of scratched his head. Well, man, that is a conundrum. People's passions, they get mighty, well, inflamed, don't they? Especially when there's fire. Oh. What to do here? See, we ain't dealing just with people, Charlie. We're dealing with whatever it is they've been getting into. I can taste that inner dark in them.
it's like snakes that aren't regular snakes.
Oh.
Creates a hunger. You know that I know a lot about that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I might have something in my bag here. It'd take one of you.
Right?
But then the others will be free to whatever it is that's binding or wrapping or whatever you all want to do today.
What does the one person do?
Just jump over some fire. No worries. And run. Hope they don't catch you. That makes it possible. Makes it harder for people to see who's who. You could say, now, I can give you this. Of course. But, of course, I need something, right?
Yeah, I know.
Man. Good man. Kind of looks you over. Well, I tell you what make this nice and neat would simply be your child, Charlie.
I don't.
First or last, it's up to you.
I don't have any children,
Not yet.
Chad. Didn't know you were a fortune teller.
Oh, I know the odds, Charlie. And I'm also a betting man. But I keep it easy. You simply will have a child. And once you have them, they belong to me. And because of that, Well, the child you have now will probably live, won't she? The one you think is one. As well as the woman who you will be shielding the truth of your heart from.
Gives Jack a look. Because he knows Ruby is still in the room.
Now, it's real simple. I tell you what, I'll even let you have their childhood. Me being an upright man and all. You can have them until they're 18. So, can't stay here all night. What do you say, Charlie? It's that. Or we're not going to be able to keep all your friends out of this like you so want.
Said fine.
Fine. As he puts out his hand.
I don't know for certain, but Charlie likely feels Ruby's eyes on the back of his head. And he reaches out and he takes his hand.
Smiles. Well, good. Good doing business with you, and here you go. Takes out his cap and he takes out a candle that is clearly made from different animal fats and waxes. Well, here you go. Now, you just give that there a little light and jump on over it.
Just have them all chase me around this town all night.
Well, a few of you. You'll be nimble and you'll be quick. Just like old Jack.
I knew that's where you were going.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I assume that you'll be in touch about the other deal that's yet to be closed.
Oh, yeah. Of course. I hadn't checked up on you in so long, and now that I see you and that song getting along so well, like I said, we'll see where that goes. Time and patience, Charlie. He turns to Ruby, I guess, who's there, and nods his head. Ma'am. I guess the sheriff and I'll have to settle some other day. That's all right. No sense being here when fire's bright. So those of you at the porch, you hear the door open and you see this man come out. Looks to you. Goes, ladies.
Safe travels, Jack. After he leaves,
He will wait one thing because he pauses for a moment
okay, yeah.
as
Sorry.
he turns to Basil. I think 1 year, Miss Basil.
Excuse me?
Well, 1 year before I remember seeing your face here.
Oh, I don't like you.
If I'm in paradise, then there's a price that I'm sure will buy enough whiskey to keep that memory down.
Yeah. I didn't give you my name. Hmm.
Oh. Whew. Fella named Pinkerton.
What? No, you can leave. We don't need to have this conversation.
That's right. But we will, right?
I'm making no promises. I, unlike everyone else at this party, do not like making promises.
Well. I hope if you wish to continue the way you are, you'll find me. 1 year. He puts his hands in his overall pockets and begins whistling. The same tune as Charlie played in the deep mines to the things that melted from the dead soldiers.
Charlie, don't take this the wrong way. I don't like your friends.
I don't like him much either. And he says under his breath, "Didn't know I was here, my ass." Charlie takes his hat and he puts it on his head and he sort of lowers the brim, and he is not looking anybody in the eye right now, but he's going to turn slightly and he will look over in Ruby's direction. And if she's looking, his eyes are red. And all he says is, "Now, you told me several times that you're not wifey material. I know for a fact that I ain't husband material." And he walks outside.
Ivy,
Yeah,
was that a proposal?
I think that was a statement of love.
Aww.
I heard my parents talk like that before, and that was before they had Kobe.
Those church ladies are going to be mad.
I think Ruby doesn't know what to make of any of this right now. And she just I don't know. I guess she'll just We need to figure out what we're doing. Like, we need to do it now, I guess.
Y'all crazier than you thought you were. Oof.
So what exactly are we doing?
What exactly was promised that you wouldn't let us listen to?
Yeah.
That's something for another time.
I mean, how's he gonna help us out?
Just yeah, it's not like he was gonna help us.
So Charlie, sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, I think Charlie steps out for a moment and realizes that Basil and Ivy don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
So
we were
he-
polite and actually didn't listen at the door, but only because Ivy left her glass inside. What?
So Charlie sort of takes a few deep breaths, walks back in. Sorry about that. So all, Ruby, Ivy, Basil, Nina, all you are going to go and take care of whatever this is underneath the church. You'll have 2 people who know magic helping you. I'll take care of the mob up here.
Sorry.
Jack gave me a way to do that, but only one of us can do it.
Like 20 minutes ago, you say, hey, we shouldn't split the party.
But we're not splitting the folks who know magic. So it should make it, I'm assuming, you look between Ivy and Nina, I'm assuming this will make it easier to seal whatever's down there if both of you are working on it. You'll have Ruby and Basil to back you up.
Right, but who has your back?
Sort of gives a very unpleasant sort of almost laugh at that and goes, Jack, I guess.
Charlie, you and I are the quickest on our feet. And if I remember correctly, he said one of us had to jump over it, but a couple of us could do the running around.
Jump over what?
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Basil.
Are you fucking kidding me? I am so
And he pulls out the candle and shows it to her.
bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah, it is a lot of that. But only one of us gets the effect of the candle. Ruby.
I'm quick on my feet.
If it involves fire, I think I should be the one to do it.
We're just jumping over the candlestick. That's all it is.
Do any of you really think it's going to be that fucking easy?
Actually, yes. Because, Basil, I'm Jack's investment. He doesn't want me dead. Trust me.
That is the first thing you ever said, Charlie, that I understand.
So he knows that I'm the one who's going to use this. So it's going to work. Because he's got a couple of payments to get out of me yet.
And apparently one out of me now.
So only one of us can use it. I'll be fine.
I don't like it.
Not the only one.
I don't like the idea of one of us being alone.
What he says is
If the 3 of them go down, and 2 of us stay up here and do the running. One that'll split the party. That'll split this group, this mob, into 2, so they're not all on just one person.
They're going to be split anyways. What the candle does is makes multiple versions of me. So the mob's already going to be split, running around after multiple people. That's the entire point. But there'll still only be one of you. That puts you in more danger. Ruby, please. Please.
The only thing I would like to point out is we don't know what the pasture's powers are, and if he actually has magic like I do. And if he does, he might be able to see through your illusion. So Charlie, you could still be in danger.
I'm certain I'm going to be in danger.
But I'm just saying maybe it would be best if Ruby would not run around, but at least stay up here in case he does catch you off guard.
But if he's got magic like that, it stands to reason he's got a better understanding of what's going on. Isn't there a decent chance that you all going down there are going to run into him? Because you're going after the actual source. The mob will do its thing, whether or not he's leading them by the sound of it.
It makes sense that he would go down. He might already be down there for all we know. Unless he's out there spitting his rhetoric. I don't know. I don't like any of this. I don't like you being by yourself up here. What if I stay up here and I just stay in the house and keep an eye on you?
I'm going to be running all over the damn town. Along with all my copies. You won't be able to keep an eye on me. That's the entire point, is that nobody should be able to keep an eye on me.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. You know what? How about I just leave Bianca with you?
Bianca usually sits around your neck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I could okay.
I could she could hang out around your neck and she could be your backup just in case.
Charlie very much looks like he's trying to hold something in.
Well, Ninja says, what are we doing? We got to get going. Once you make a deal with the spider, you best just make it and move on. Give the gifts he give you.
Now he's got a nickname.
Just
all right, fine. If you're okay with that, Bianca will come.
Bianca, you're gonna hang out with Charlie and keep him company. If he needs you to. If you need to help him, please.
Nina looks at you, Basil, and goes, that man had many names.
I am quite aware. Look, I'm coping. I'm not coping well, but I'm coping.
But Ruby will take Bianca, pick Bianca off her shoulders, or she'll just go over to Charlie, and Bianca will just jump onto his shoulders and kind of hang out around his neck. Just be safe, please.
Charlie looks at Ruby. This just says, "Yep, it's those eyes. That's why I can't say no to you. I'll do my best."
She'll actually pull him down and give him a kiss on the cheek.
That is not how you send your man off to war, but okay.
Oh, hush you. If we're going, we're going.
Yeah. Charlie will actually look at Nina. Just say, "I just made a second deal with the devil to keep these three safe." All right.
He laughs at you. Charlie, that ain't no devil. There's a businessman.
God, I apologize.
Fail to see the difference.
Oh, so you do know men in business.
I'm a musician, Basil. Of course I do.
Stupid folk. See the difference between
Look.
trading and because y'all need to understand there are things in this world that want nothing more than for you to boil into darkness like the very things we're trying to fight.
Ma'am, there's
Things
a
of the
man
inner
who wants
dark.
to wear me as a skin suit. Let the
Right.
boy have this.
And if you can't tell the difference between those and the people who just, the things that just are different, you'll make some damn fool mistakes. All right, let's get this business done.
Charlie is going to quick bookkeeping, because I did not. It was such a great scene. I didn't want to wreck it. I'm already holding 2 ciphers, so I'm not supposed to get a third. So I'm going to give one. I'm going to give the scent hound to somebody. You can use it to see in like darkness as if it were daylight, which may be very useful down there. So who wants that?
I have 0 ciphers.
Take it.
He'll give it to Ruby.
What is it?
I have a chicken feather brush.
Did you? Let me see if it's in the. No. No. I want to say it was in one of. Sorry. Oh, here it is. It's in the handouts.
Mm-hmm.
I will copy it and repaste it.
All right.
So you can see it.
All right.
Scent hound. And I rolled it and it's level 3.
Okay, it's level 3.
Yep.
Okay. So for 3 hours, I'll have that. Or for 5 hours per cipher level.
Yeah,
so
you 15 hours.
hours. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. All right. Are we ready to do this, guys?
No, but that ain't never stopped us before.
You're not wrong. Let's go.
Alrighty.
I just want to say something to Charlie before we leave. I'm gonna say it out of the hearing of Miss Ruby. I'm gonna look him dead in the eye and be like, "I'm gonna bring her back to you, so you bring your ass back to her." And I'm gonna walk away.
So I've ended up making so many promises today. He says it out loud and realizes he's saying it to Bianca. I don't know if Bianca reacts. Once he's out of hearing the others, he will say to Bianca, "You stay low, all right? I am bringing you back to Ruby in one piece. You hear me?"
Okay. Why is he getting this previous? Right, well, now that we have that, we're just going to need to find where this thing has really begun to break loose.
Well, there's a giant trap door in the church.
All right, so what y'all want to do?
Not make any more deals.
I'm gonna go ahead and spread the scent hound on my face. Oh, this is not a very pleasant smell when you. Oh, okay.
Girl, you smell worse than a newborn fawn.
Okay, it's getting better. Okay, it's getting better. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, wow. I can see everything. Basil, when did those lines get between your eyebrows?
Whatever.
I'm just teasing you. What am I looking for? I'm looking for like another way in to this underground.
What are you asking?
Are we looking for like a cave entrance or something for the to get under there, or
It depends what you are trying to look for. I don't think. I mean, you guys are the ones who saw this. She doesn't quite know.
I think we're just gonna go back to the trapdoor that you and Basil blocked.
okay, and hope that thing that was banging on it is gone? Yep, sounds great. Let's do it. I guess we need to wait until Charlie starts his thing before we can head over there.
That sounds okay. Yeah, that sounds like I need to go first.
Yeah.
Did we? I'm sorry. Did he say how long the candle like the effect of the candle lasted?
He did not tell you. No.
Okay, fantastic. So he will say to everyone, "So I don't actually know how this is going to last. So please don't tarry once I do it." And I guess if we're outside. Do we hear the mob? Do we hear like a direction where the commotion is?
Yeah, they've been gathering near the town square, and now more of like the calls to fight have become louder, and especially near the area where the churches are.
Okay. So, in general, what Charlie will do is when he uses this thing, he's going to try to get the mob's attention and draw them away from the churches. Actually, he'll try to draw them to all the other parts of town.
I'm sorry. What did you do in the last bit?
He's going to when he gets the mob's attention with the duplicates, he's going to try to draw them away from the churches. Since that's where the other group is going. He's going to try to draw them away and keep them away from the other group.
Okay, so the group here heads, kind of heads waiting for the church. Then you decide to finally make your call as they get nice and angry. So you go ahead and you light the candle.
He lights the candle, and just mumbles to himself, "Charlie be nimble, Charlie be quick."
All right. As you jump on over, there are 8 Charlies that land. As the light flickers. At the same time, many of the lamps around the town have a slight flicker too. And around each and every open flame stand 8 Charlies that then scatter. Begin moving in and out, waiting. As a 7 near you now look and say in unison, "We'll wait for your signal, Charlie."
Nope, that's not creepy at all.
And they dash into shadow.
Okay. Charlie will give one last look to the group, and he will move towards he'll head off towards the town square where they're gathering.
All right, how do you want to begin to get their attention?
There's a town square. Is there like I'm imagining something. I want to be slightly high so that I get everyone in the crowd to see. So I don't know if like a balcony or just some kind of heightened platform. I'm trying to think what to expect in a town square. Or maybe just a well-lit storefront that's got a nice back alley around it where he can get their attention and get himself into darkness very quickly and then initiate everything. I'm trying to picture what this would look like, but he wants to get their attention but also have a very good escape route for himself.
Okay.
So,
I mean, easy enough to find that. And then what do you want to end up, what do you want to do?
what he's going to do then is going to take out his harmonica, and he is going to start slow, and then he is going to play the loudest, most off-tune, off-pitch, like nails on chalkboard note that he can to get their attention. And once he's got it, he's just going to stand up, get a big smile on his face. Well, now look at all you backwoods bumpkins. Just getting yourself all riled up over what? It's a building. You got 2 more. What's one? What's losing one? For goodness sake. And he's in the moment, he's like, you know what? If I'm going to do this, I'm just going to be Jack. I'm just going to be a complete shit. So I don't know what you're getting all upset about. Really? Wouldn't it be better if you all just went home and got a good night's sleep?
Amazing. All right, give me intelligence challenge to kind of get them to chase you in the first place.
Okay. All right. In that
With
case,
that speech, he should have it lowered.
I'll give you an asset for your RP speech.
Thank you.
all right. I am definitely putting effort into it, which I can do very cheaply. So we'll put effort into it as well. Let's see. Something good. That is a 12.
Okay. In that case, they go, the man was with him, and just enraged, the mob mentality begins to fuel as they begin chasing.
The Benny Hill theme starts playing. Oh, what?
Yeah. For this, it's going to be eased by the candle by 3 steps, but I do need a speed challenge.
All right. I will put effort into that as well.
Okay.
Just cause. Yeah. That is a 18.
Okay. In that case, as quick can be, you take off, whoop, and watching the corners, you can see as Charlie turns a corner. It's odd as you're trying to follow him, even with your eyes. You can see uh, this mob of people, angry and frustrated looks, and as if the more mad they get and the faster they run, the more they see him out of corners he couldn't be in. They chase, they get confused, and they see him in all types of places in the town.
Time for us to go, girls.
All right. You can see the candor is burning quickly.
Oh, we gotta make this quick, guys. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Down the hatch.
All right. So you're going to open up that metal hatch.
Yes.
Okay. So this metal hatch is big enough for one person to squeeze through at a time. Who is leading up front?
Do you want me to lead up front since I can see like it's
No, because Charlie will kill me. I'll go first.
Okay. I mean, sure. I'll go out.
Besides, if I die, then I don't have to go talk to Jack. Let's go.
All right. In that case, following Basil, you squirm and push down.
Hey, Ruby, be glad it affects your eyesight, not your nose.
No, I can smell everything too. I smell and taste and see everything.
And goes, of course, we're chasing snakes down our own hole.
You act like you thought it was a good idea to get us involved.
You know what? It's fine. Let's just go. We need to stop arguing and do this.
Yeah, we all going down. And I would say, Basil, since you're in the lead, I need a speed challenge. It is hindered by 3 because of this is to avoid detection, and you have brought a whole posse with you.
Okay, but I'm trained in navigation, and I am leading.
Okay.
All right. And then I will spend the effort.
Okay, 1 level of effort.
Yo. Oh, Savanya. Namana. 18.
Very
I
good.
told you guys I rolled like shit on Thursday.
All right, then. You push through as quick as you done well can, and before any vibrations are felt, especially with all the rumbling up top of people running to get anywhere they can chasing this man. You finally sit down in soft, oily mud.
Which is gonna pretend it's mud. It's just mud.
And where you are, sitting very still. You can see it's an odd, dark, black creature. First, It's odd, rather flat, until there's a movement on what you thought was rock, and you realize it's the eye revealing that what you thought you were looking at as a whole creature was just its head, about 15 feet wide. Its eye looks, but does not sense all of you right now as you are still. And around it, crawling and flying and slithering, all the corrupted snakes. And at this moment, you just hear he took the hosts. You must find children, now only those above. The people are the only ones to carry. Coyote has taken the others. What would you like to do?
What's your plan, Nina? What do we need to do?
All right. She kind of whispers. She goes, okay. All right.
Do we need a distraction?
Someone tell me in English what we're doing.
So she goes, all right. Well, she kind of looks a little confused. She goes, well, the fire worked okay the one time. I have some oil. The oil, keep it running. I'm keeping us cloaked right now.
Okay.
I can make a circle that'll protect one of us. And the rest, I hate to say this, we're going to have to hold 3 torches around it while the other one actually does the binding.
Well, then I guess I'm going into that circle because I can't do the binding.
The one in the circle has to do the binding.
Yeah, Ivy, I can't do the binding.
Oh, okay, yeah. I misunderstood what you said. Okay.
Yeah.
I
mean, I guess. Are you okay?
We're gonna hold torches.
We're gonna hold torches. Yep, we're gonna hold
I
torches.
do like fire.
Yep, lots of fun. Okay, let's do this.
She studies it. And she goes, as she's finally, she kind of breathes, she goes, all right. I heard of things like these. The only way these can be sealed is going to take each three of us to swear vengeance.
Do I have to stab a tree to do it?
Looks like, it's a vengeance you must follow through.
All
If you
right.
don't succeed, the binding will break.
Okay. No pressure.
So I use the power of your guys' vengeance oaths and lock it back down. Alright, I have an idea.
And it'll take something from you, Ivy. You'll know it.
It always does.
So she breathes. And she goes, she puts the oil around Ivy in a circle. When I light the circle, the torches are light. And we best get going.
I'm ready.
Best of luck, everyone.
You too, Ivy.
Look.
Alright, so she lights it. And I guess everybody down here, we can do initiative.
Oh, yay.
Speed.
5. Well, my initiative rolls have stayed the same.
14. And I am trained in initiative.
Okay.
I'm training all speed defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, speed. Unfortunately, it's not speed defense.
That's funny.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you think is something that could go unbelievably right in this moment?
Unbelievably right in this moment. The fire is just so bright, it stuns all the creatures down there.
All right. As you push from it, the things move this fire. Ruby, you're able to take it around, and they will not act the first round.
Good.
Okay, cool.
That's phenomenal.
I'm so nervous. Okay.
All right. So, yeah. So, in any order, how do y'all want to go? Nina's gonna be doing her thing.
Well, I'm pretty sure my order is last.
What'd you roll?
A 5.
Oh.
Yeah. So theoretically, Ivy and Ruby would go at the same time, and then Basil.
Ruby, since we have to swear vengeance, Ruby would swear vengeance upon Marco. She will destroy him. I will destroy him. His empire.
Destroy him and his empire. All right. I need a. This is intelligence for using magic.
Oh, no.
I am trained in using magic. Doesn't
You are,
mean I know how to know what I'm doing, but I
Okay.
can do it occasionally.
Good. And then, given the intensity and general hardness of what you've offered, I will additionally ease this by 1.
All right. Oh, so this is intellect. I've got 2 edge and 2 effort, so that's 3 intellect, 2 intellect. I always get confused on this.
Okay, so you want to apply effort,
Yeah.
and you want to do, or you might want to do 2 efforts.
Yeah, I've got
Then-
2 effort and I have 2 edge in intellect.
Okay, so if you wanted to apply the 2 effort, then you'd be looking at 3 points total here.
Okay. Okay. I got
So
all right.
that's 2, then 3, and
All right.
4.
I'm going to spend an XP to reroll that. 17.
All right, then your fire burns bright, making 1/3 of a circle that surrounds this enormous thing. So it says, "No, my spreading will not be stopped." I can kill him for you. The dragon will devour him. Then you see Nina Jennings begin whispering, and hers lights. She goes, "I don't think so. You slippery snake. You will be bound. You will not be filled with anger. You will not take your vengeance upon this land. This land has been torn too much by needless hate." And I guess Ivy.
Ivy, since she has to wait for Basil's vengeance, starts creating at least the binding circle of it. So you'll watch her crack open one of the gun shells and take some blood of hers and mix it with the gunpowder. And on the wall in the back, she starts drawing a mongoose. And she goes, "Pa always told me mongooses are best ways to get rid of snakes."
Amazing. Give me an intellect challenge.
That is a 15.
Very nice. As it begins crackling and sparkling, and large grows this blood mist mongoose. Then Basil.
Basil's just gonna whisper under her breath, "I'm gonna make sure that man never marries and he lives a short life."
Amazing. Is this from your backstory?
Yup.
Okay. All right, then give me an intellect challenge.
Okay. Now I have an inability to use magic.
You have inability?
Yup.
Okay, so this will be hindered.
Right. So I'm gonna spend some intellect. I'm gonna spend 2 effort in intellect.
Okay.
So since I have 2 edge, that's
So
5.
you're paying, yeah. It's 5 to get the 2, plus if you have 2 ads, it goes down to 3.
Okay. Y'all, I am not looking good. Okay, let's go. Yeah, is that 11? 11.
11.
I really gotta paint the numbers on these dice so I can actually see what I'm rolling.
Paltry and uninventive.
Yeah, but it's my vengeance.
And the other 2 flames begin to crack. And now the fires that stunned the snakes begin to wither. And they begin hunting and know where you are. So it can go again, Basil. If the next time you go around, you can do it, but you have to up the ante.
Oh, I have to up the ante? Oh, fuck. Okay.
So yeah, you can try again, but the vengeance has to require more from you every time you try again.
Okay. In other words, I failed.
You did fail. You did not make it.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, Basil. I know you've got a lot more
Yep.
in you than that. As Ruby is going to use her encouragement. And she is going to Basil is now trained in using magic.
Oh, thank you.
Until I stop telling her she's trained in using magic.
Okay. Sounds great. So that's what you end up doing that, and then Ivy.
Ivy's still, I mean, you didn't expect Basil to fail at first. She's like, but she's still trying to focus on keeping this binding going, so, yeah. That's going to be her goal, is to keep the circle open for now until I can get all the magic.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Well, in that case, I need everyone to do 3 speed defense rolls as these snakes come at you.
Okay.
I am trained in speed defense, so okay. You got this. That's an 18 for my first one.
Okay.
16, 13, 12.
Good.
Okay, 18, 15, and 17.
Good.
16, 11, 4.
Fuck.
Okay. You would take 2 harm, or 2 points of damage here. 2 might, I should say, and then I need an intellect defense.
From everyone?
No, just from Ivy.
Oh, God. Come on, Ivy.
18.
Oh, God.
18. The inner dark does not penetrate your heart this time.
Oh, God. Okay. Okay.
Nita Jennings starts to swear at them, and her words take the form of fire that burns them. And then Basil.
Every dollar that man makes that has come through his bloodline will end up going to widows and orphans, and he will not. His lineage will die with him. And I'm going to spend the points again.
All
So I'm going
right.
to ease it by 2. And now I'm trained.
All right, I'll say with as much as you did, it won't be automatically handed to your trained. Spend the points. That's a total of 3. I think you're lowering it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, guys. 15.
And then the flames unite.
I'm going to throw up.
A pillar of fire around this head. And there is a rumbling. Up top, Charlie, earthquake begins. You can see the baseball field itself almost cracks.
Yeah, well, I guess they're doing their thing. He's completely out of breath. He's just been running.
Absolutely. And in fact, I think for this, I would
Yeah.
like a
Sure.
might challenge just to kind of get if we have exhaustion here.
Okay, fair enough. Jesus.
Exhaustion. What is this, Saturday?
That is the first nat 20 that I've rolled in this entire
Woo!
campaign on an
Oh my
exhaustion
God.
challenge. So I don't know what
Let's
that even
go.
means.
All right. So you keep going, and as much as they try, they're still distracted by whatever is happening. Excuse me. So in that case, we go down to Ivy.
Ivy's going to finish the binding, realizing what she has to give, and seeing all this vengeance, and knowing she pulls from something from herself, and nobody else sees it because they're all paying attention to what's going on. But Ivy pulls compassion out of herself at this moment and gives it over to the binding.
In that case, go ahead and give me intellect. I'm going to use this by a whole 3 for that.
9.
You're east because of magic, right?
Yep.
And with all the bright red fire like rubies encircle the flame, and it burns hot. The snakes around it also burn, screaming. Charlie, you see many of the ones up top, not all, but at least half, begin grabbing their heads, steam rising from their ears as they themselves scream. Their flesh is burning. And then you look encased in hard black rock. Is the thing that caused it all. Dragonhead, now more than a stone in a wall, beaten, burned, that could be left and forgotten. This hole filled in. And then he goes, right, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. Charlie, as you see this, those who have been bit, the ones screaming fall on their face, their skin almost melting off before they breathe their last. And black sludge comes out their mouth. Over 100 lie dead. What does Charlie do?
So you said it was about half of the citizens that this happened to. Are the other half still chasing Charlie?
So I would say half the crowd. There are other citizens here
Okay.
that weren't involved in this, but
Okay.
the other 100, like seeing this, they've kind of broken out of their mob mentality at this moment. Some are praying. Pastor Moon seems to be gathering others around. We need to repent. We need to repent. There's like a lot of praying.
Charlie doesn't think they need to see him right now. So, I guess he just sort of looks out over it. Has a sinking feeling, actually, about something. Foot kind of shakes it off, saying, there ain't nothing to be done about that, then. And I guess he'll try to move himself. I don't know if his clones are still running around, if we're still within that. He'll sort of tell the clones to just sort of, if they're still, are they, just to ask first, are the clones still available? Am I still on?
Yeah, as you kind of look, they kind of, what's the plan, Charlie?
I think at this point, it's going to be, he's going to try to make his way to the church ruins to meet up with the others. And what he just wants them to do is, as opposed to sort of the full-on chaos of running around, just to kind of keep an eye on if anyone sort of does start looking for him again, to continue to lead them astray away from the church. Though it seems like no one's actively looking for him anymore. But he wants to get to the church and meet up with them and tell them what has just happened.
Can we go home now?
We still gotta go. Oh, I can't think of their names.
Underwoods.
The Underwoods up on the mountain.
Right.
We still have like 3 layers of tasks to do before we go home.
I'm so tired.
I get it. We need to rest.
How you doing, Ivy?
I'm good.
Are there still all the Charlies?
Yeah, you wouldn't see them at the church, though, because he's told the other Charlies to keep everyone away from the church, so you probably wouldn't see any of the shadow shadow Charlies.
We also apparently have to take down an entire mafia.
Gotta take down his empire.
Yeah.
So do I meet up with them, Matt, or was there something else that was going to happen?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know if... Yeah, so Charlie will see them just coming out. We'll help them up and out. And I guess if Basil says that, he'll say, all right, y'all are going to have to fill me in on exactly what you did, but let me tell you the effect. There's about 100 dead people in town. I think it was anybody who was infected by this. They did not survive it being sealed.
Maybe they should have let me heal them. Ivy just kind of smiles.
And he looks at Nina in particular. Because what Charlie doesn't say anything, but what he remembers is that Nina said one of her kin was in the church.
Yeah. She was, I healed mine who'd been infected. I came here to root it out.
Well, that you can check off your list.
Yeah. She kind of, well, I'll try to save as many as I can, but these things, they murder, they kill.
I once had a normal life.
Charlie will go up to Ruby as well and sort of lean his shoulder so that Bianca can get go back onto Ruby's, and he'll just say, "Thank you, Bianca, for keeping an eye on me."
That's what we get, though. We live on top of a prison.
Yeah, I just wish people would stop picking the locks.
It's a
Well,
prison.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, he was just make up a comment. It's a prison with beautiful music. I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
Well, I mean, if you look at Appalachian music, it's all about heartbreak and pain and all the crazy ass shit living in the woods or under the mountains.
That's true. These hills, they're dangerous, but they're our home.
Speaking of which, we still gotta go up into those mountains to the Underwoods. I'm voting we wait for daylight.
Yeah, we're going to need to be traveling for that, but I'll get you there. I'll get you to Oak Mountain.
Thank you.
Nina, I like you, but next time, can we just research?
That's what I thought we were going to do. Then you all ran into the prison set on fire. What you say, Nina? This Nina, get my name out your mouth.
You have more control over them than I do.
This looks at Eileen.
Ivy's just been staring kind of off in the distance.
She looks at you. Honey, we can't give away our spark. Whatever you had to give, whatever you no longer feel, it can light again.
Maybe one day. But for now, it needs to be darkened.
Oh, good. Let's have Ivy not play with fire anymore.
All right. Okay.
Y'all think we're still welcomed in the sheriff's house?
Goes, we need to get out of here. Let's go. Welcome to the sheriff's house. Oh, my gosh. As y'all leave, we just cut over by a train station.
No, he can go to hell.
And some man in a charcoal gray suit approached Mr. J.T. Fields. Mr. Fields! I have to say, I am expected more death of the vandalizers from our talk. Now, you all hold on. Are they getting back on a train? Oh, no. Well, I believe that was the nature of our infraction. They're too scared to be on a train. You're satisfied. Huh. I suppose that works, Mr. Fields, though. I'm not happy that you had those things shipped onto that train, even if it was effective. Well, best way to make somebody need you is to cause a problem. Indeed. Well, then I guess we'll leave it for now, Mr. Fields. Railroad. with that, we'll end for tonight.
Didn't know Charlie was here, my ass.
Not fair.
In that family.
That family.